A local conservation group is now taking state and federal environmental agencies to court over the Androscoggin River. The group Friends of Merrymeeting Bay says part of the river should have a higher water quality classification, but the state hasn't made that change. News Center Maine's Alex Haskell explains.
We want to have healthy circulation systems.
Map of all the dams in the state.
Ed Friedman, chairman of Friends of Merrymeeting Bay, says rivers are like the Earth's arteries and veins.
If your artery gets totally occluded, if there's no passage by the dam for fish, you die, right?
For Friedman, that means keeping rivers clean and free-flowing.
Everyone profits from a clean river, and that's what we're trying to do because clean rivers are such an important and critical piece of quality of life.
Friedman says that's why Friends of Merrymeeting Bay is suing the Maine Department of Environmental Protection and the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. He says water quality testing shows the Androscoggin River between Warumbo Dam and Gulf Island Pond Dam now qualifies for a higher designation instead of its current Class C classification. But the state has failed to reclassify the river.
And it now, in actual fact, meets the requirements to be classified as Class B, which is a cleaner classification of water.
Rachel Dowdy represents Friends of Merrymeeting Bay. She says a policy within the Federal Clean Water Act requires states to upgrade waterways when they meet higher water quality standards.
It's a ratchet that's ever moving waters into cleaner status and preventing them from backsliding into dirtier standards.
Dowdy says the law requires Maine to base a river's classification on its actual water quality. Instead, she says the state measures how much pollution could possibly enter the river from licensed dischargers and other sources, making it impossible for the waterway to qualify for a higher classification.
There's a prioritization here of the right to pollute over the right to clean water.
Friedman says that's why the Friends of Merrymeeting Bay is asking the courts to step in.
We need to be enforcing these important laws.
Along the Androscoggin River, Alex Haskell, News Center, Maine.